the, we've driven a little bit of a wedge of knowledge between the developer and the actual underlying database. Actually looking at the SQL database.
That's right.
And I'm wondering whether this is a truism. In other words, because the developers go, I don't need to know what. Maybe I don't need to know what the underlying the table is. Here are my models that somebody's written for me, or that have been created by Magento, and this is how I'm going to write my collections and things like that. And then you kind of lose that connection to the, so we say, the grassroots of the database.
That's right.
And
yes.
I'm old school. If I'm going to talk to a database, I want to go and fiddle around and look at the database structure, see what's available on all the tables, and what fields are in there. And we all know that the Magento order tables have got a huge number of columns, which is fine because they're all useful.
Yeah.
They're all useful. They all have a very specific purpose. Some of them are doubled up because we need to have two values because we exchange rates and things like that. But there's a lot of them, and sometimes people want to get in. What does that value do? And also, I sometimes find it when you do get yourself back into that level and understand the actual database at the really bottom level, you can help avoid the problem you talked about, because you say, hang on, if I do this, because I know the table structure is structured like this, blah, blah, blah. And also, if you actually really get down and dirty to the actual database again, the data, you can sometimes spot things going, I need to make that connection between this order and that there, and I need to get from this point to this point. Now, there is no direct correlation because the developer who put this never envisages the weird thing that I'm about to try and do. But I can actually see the data, and I can see that's going from A to B to C, and this is how I need to connect the dots.
That's right.
And create this. So I've used to, when I was doing the coding, where I build the SQL statement in my head or on paper, make it work, and then translate it into the Magento using the framework language rather than the other way around.
I love that.
I create the actual full thing with the joins and the includes and so on, and then say that's what it's going to be. I can test it against the test database. Yes, I am getting the right data, and I've had that one before where I'm expecting so many records to come back and they're not. Why not?
That's right.
Okay, I've got that little quirky thing here, and this is where the quirky thing about not test for that.
Yes.
And then translate that SQL statement into the real language, right? Into Magento or whatever you need it to be.
I totally agree.
And then you know it works. Yeah.